Hi there, this is Miss Karen and I'm your instructor for today. Today we're working with Jafar. Jafar is our villain. He is from the movie Aladdin and he's a power-hungry man who will stop at nothing to rule the land. Luckily, Aladdin has other plans with his sidekick Genie. Our lesson today will be going into detail with pencil drawing and shading. It's going to be fun. So let's go ahead and get started. First thing we want to do, I need to learn how to speak properly. We want to look at our pencil. This is an artist pencil. You're going to notice that there are numbers on the back, numbers and letters. Those represent how dark or light the pencil is. So if you have a 3B or a 6B or a 10B, that means black. So that the higher the number, the blacker the lead or the graphite. The lighter the lead or graphite means there's a lower number. And if you really want to get into the lighter numbers, there are H's. So it'll say 2H or 4H. So the higher H, the lighter. Now, why on earth would we have different letters and numbers to represent our pencils when all you need is one pencil? Well, the main reasoning is some artists prefer to create their own highlights and shadows by the pencil darkness and not the pressure of your hand. I am one of the artists that prefer to use a dark pencil like a 3B or a 6B and then blend it out or shade it into the lighter colors. So that's my personal style. Some people would just like to take a lighter one and go here and a darker one and go here. Others want to just do dark and just use the pressure of their hand. I use the pressure of my hand, and that's what I'm going to teach you today. Okay, to get started, we need to figure out the placement of the different facial features for Jafar. We're using this picture here as our inspiration, and I apologize for the really bright look of your screen right now, but I have to make it really bright for you to be able to see the pencil lines that I'm going to draw. Otherwise, this is actually a very dark picture. But you have a copy of it so you can actually see it. But I just want to make sure that you know that it's really bright, not because there's a technical difficulty, it's just because I need you to see your lines. So the first thing we want to do is block out in the center where we want his nose to be. Sketch, don't draw. That means press very, very lightly with your pencil to make your marks. If you press too dark, you won't be able to erase it, and that's not a good thing. So if my nose is going to be center of my paper, I can start off by just drawing the basic shape of the nose. Now he has a very funky shape going on. So I'm going to start with the bridge of his nose, which is kind of slightly angled. I'm going to curve it out. Now I am pressing hard so you can see it on the video. That means if I mess up, I really have a problem on my hands. But I want you as a viewer and my artist to be able to see it. So I've curved out. I'm going to come kind of straight down and then over, kick it into a straight line at the bottom. And then this line is going to come up and slightly out. And then we're going to make the little divot on the side of the nose. I know that's kind of a funky shape. If you just break it down to the basic lines, that is much more helpful. All right, coming down from the nose, we have 4 lines. This is going to be his mustache. This side is going to go into a slightly frowning shape. This side will also go into a frowning shape. Let's go ahead and do the side of his face. It loops into a bottom lip. When you get to these two lines, we're going to do that slight little pucker that's in the middle of your lips, a little very subtle bump. We're going to come all the way to the end of your mustache, which is, oh, I don't know, about 3 fingers from the edge of your paper. Swoop up. And then it's going to come up to the curve of your nose, just a touch outside of it. There you go. So we got mustache, mustache. You don't need to do this. I just want you to be able to see the lines that I'm drawing. Now we're going to come below the lip, a little bit inside of it, do a backwards C, swoop it out, back in.